Hello, hello, hello. I am so excited to be here today. Welcome to Backstage of the Manifest on Purpose Mindset Show. I am your host, Kimberly Williams. I am a manifestation mindset consultant. I help you align your mindset with the things you really want in your life so that you can create the best reality for yourself. Welcome to Backstage Pass. Since this is the very first Backstage Pass, I'm going to give you a little information on what you can expect here. During my conversations, I take notes. I take notes about things that I might want to go into deeper later. And I've decided to have it here on the Backstage Pass so that you can have access to some of the deeper things that I may not have been able to discuss in the conversation. And the beautiful thing about it is I've chosen this platform so that you can come on and you can chime in on the conversation. Yes, you can suggest topics in the comment section. You can relate or say that you relate to some of the videos that you've seen in the past or the conversation, and you can answer your questions. If you have things to add to the topic, you can do that too, as long as it's in a way that's peaceful for everyone. I want us to grow as a community, and I want you to grow. That is my main focus, your growth. Go ahead right now, while we're talking about it, click the like button. Make sure that you share this with your friends so that they can get this limited information as well. Make sure that you subscribe and that you've clicked the notification bell so that you can continue to get updates on new videos that come out. Today, I'm going to start from today's topic or conversation. The conversation is an introduction to the conscious and subconscious mind. Let's just say this conversation was fun to me. I enjoyed it because I was able to bring out the characters, the conscious and the subconscious, and allow them to be able to introduce themselves a little bit to you. I just wanted to give a brief overview of the roles of the conscious and subconscious mind so that you can be aware when you're intentionally creating in your life. I'm going to start from a question or a statement that I started in the earlier part of the conversation because you may think that it was a bit strange. It was the statement that I made that the mind is everything, but it's nothing at all. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it is true. And I'm going to break down the understanding to you now. See, the mind is everything. When you have to rely or when you're bound to this conditioned mind, what you think most of the time is not your thoughts. It's not your thoughts. We're all here to grow and evolve. We're all here to evolve at some point in time to that level of one, merging with the cosmic mind, the universal mind, the God mind, whatever you choose to call it. We're here to evolve to that state. But in order to get to that state, you have to lose your mind. And I know that it sounds like a mental condition, but no, it's really not. As long as you're not at that state yet, you're 95% of the time operating on your subconscious mind. Things that have happened to you previously, previous beliefs, think about it. That's happening 95% of the time of your life, of your day. The conscious mind, which is the part that is aware that knows it's thinking, it's only 5%. 5%. So only 5% of your thoughts are really your thoughts. But as long as you have not reached that level of oneness, you're bound by that subconscious conditioned thinking. That's why we strive every day to get to know the mind, to elevate the mind. That's why you should become the watcher of your thinking. Being the watcher of your thinking is just being in the present. When you're in the present, pay attention through the thoughts that flow through your mind. Listen to those thoughts. Become aware that you're not the one doing the thinking. These thoughts are automatically happening. They're not your thoughts. The more you become aware of this, the more this physical reality starts seeming different to you, the more you grow. So keep that in mind, it should be your goal to elevate to that one mind. And to elevate to that one mind means that you have to lose this conditioned mind and body. You have to lose that. So we're going to get on to the next thing I wrote down. The conscious mind only experiences in the present moment. For those of you that I tell over and over again, be in the present, be in the present, be in the present moment. That's why it's so important. Because when you're in the present moment, you can introduce things to your conscious mind that you would like to see happening in your life. That's only if you're present. The conscious mind is not going by what happened years ago. The conscious mind is only focusing on what's right here and what's right now. Whatever you want to create in your life, you got to get it to the conscious mind first. Once you get these things to the conscious mind makes a decision. If it thinks that that information is relevant, it'll pass it along to the subconscious mind. But before any of this, you have to be present in your thoughts. You have to be present in your focus. Subconscious mind is habitual. The subconscious mind loves repetition. It runs the habits. It's the automator of the mind. It likes when you repeat things. When you're in that conscious mind state, like we talked about just a second ago, when you're present, the things that come in, when you repeat those things, the more you repeat it, the more relevant it becomes to send to the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind likes habits. That's what a program is. A program is just a higher level habit. Something that keeps happening over and over again. It's a system so that when A happens, we connect it with B. That's all it is. Just like I gave the example about tying your shoes. When you learn to tie your shoes, after a while, it becomes a habit to you. And then it becomes a program to you. And that program is just that every time you need to tie your shoes, you get a message from the subconscious mind saying, tie the shoe. And you don't have to think about it. You don't have to relearn it. That's a part of the subconscious mind job. It tries to make your life easier for you. All of your habits are stored in the subconscious mind. And I talk about stepping outside of the box sometimes, and I also talk about moving past your level of comfort. And I want to let you know that if you are one of those people that have problems when it comes to stepping outside of your comfort level or thinking outside of the box, it's not your fault. Not saying that you shouldn't try to push yourself. I'm just letting you know there's nothing wrong with you. That means that your subconscious mind is working the way that it should work. How the subconscious mind works is if there's a program that's running, you go against that program, the subconscious mind will feel like, well, something's wrong. She's not going with the program. She's going against the program. And it's going to do everything it can to make you feel uncomfortable so that you can flow with that pre-recorded program. So make sure that you do practice stepping outside of your comfort zone, because that's the only way you're going to be able to grow. Don't pay the subconscious mind any attention when it comes to that area. It's going to make you feel all types of things. That's why I like do it now, because when you do it now, you don't have time to let all of those subconscious thoughts come in to talk you out of what you're doing. Okay, we're also going to talk about manifesting with the conscious and subconscious mind. This part is important. What happens is, let's think about a seed. Your experience is a seed. Whatever you experience in the present moment is sent to your conscious mind. Your conscious mind then tries to see what it can do. It feels it, it analyzes it, it sees if it can find the problem or the solution to the problem. It does everything that it can. It's your thinking mind. And it also has a very important decision to make. Does this need a program? It determines yes or no. If the answer is yes, that seed goes to your subconscious mind. As we heard Madam Subconscious talking about, the subconscious mind is the area of growth. Things grow in the dark. So once it gets to the subconscious mind, it begins to grow. And you know what the subconscious does? A part of its job is to make what you feel on the inside and your outer world match. So if you're feeling down and out in your inner world, your subconscious is going to do everything possible to try to create that for you in your outer world. Also, if you're feeling happy in the inner world, your subconscious is going to do everything it can to make that happen in the outer world. That's why it's important for you to be presently adding information that is positive for you into your conscious mind. Plant those things there and feed it with repetition. Okay, let's see what's next. And really, the overall feeling when I thought about the conscious and subconscious mind is that it's just like the subconscious mind works to satisfy the flesh. That's kind of deep, because if you think about what we just talked about, the subconscious, although it's not doing the thinking, but what its job does is to match the inner with the outer. What you supposedly put into your conscious mind is accepted as what you need to happen in your life. And really, when the subconscious recreates that through repetition, it does happen. So it's really satisfying your flesh. It's giving you what you think you want. The subconscious mind is not the type of mind to say, she may act like she wants this, but she really don't want this. No, the subconscious mind don't know whether you want it or not. All it knows is, and all it figures is, if it comes in through the conscious, it must be something you're really enjoying. So think about that. And some of the things I wanted to share with you that you can do that is very important to add things into your subconscious mind that can help you grow. Do a lot of reading. If you don't read, listen to some audio books, something that's positive. Listen to YouTube videos, something that's motivational. Make sure that you're doing something that you can completely be focused on that will help you grow. It doesn't have to be a book. No, there could be a lot of other programs. I like to watch Gaia TV. There's a lot of other programs that you can put into your conscious mind to feed to your subconscious mind to create that in your reality. You know, that's better than allowing the subconscious mind to bring in all these experiences and replicate them for you to experience over and over again. The important thing to know also is that a lot of your subconscious programs come from childhood. They go back that deep. That's when most of them come, during the childhood, because during that time that the subconscious mind is really active, up until 5 years old, maybe 7, up at that time, your conscious mind is not fully developed. So everything that's coming in is through your experience. And as we know, not everybody has had the best experiencing. I do also want to go over reprogramming. If you notice that you're one of those ones that had some negative experiences that may still be affecting you in the present moment, you can reprogram your mind. Your mind is not fixed. In order to do that, all you have to do is change the information that your subconscious mind is getting. Instead of the current information, the information that's repeated over and over, the automatic information, use some of those things that I told you, affirmations, reading books, anything that's positive for you, and make sure that you plant those things in the present moment in your conscious mind. You should always be working to grow. Say, for instance, if the program that you don't like is the program like I used in the conversation, your self-worth. You want to improve your self-worth. Improve your self-worth by saying things that make you feel worthy. Repeat those things over and over again. Experience things that make you feel worthy. Make yourself feel worthy and continue to repeat that until it enters your subconscious. And we already know what it's going to do when it enters the subconscious. Your subconscious is going to try its best to match that up with your reality. I really did enjoy talking to you today. I look forward to the comments. Ask any questions you would like. Go ahead and add into the conversation if you can. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, this is how we manifest on purpose.